Disclaimer: this material is for informational purposes only and is not a call to action. Trading always involves risks, and access to the bot is only granted if all rules are followed. Hello everyone, dear friends. Today we're going to be trading on our platform. Today I'll be using my trading robot, which will provide me with signals. My balance today will be $1, and today I want to make trades based on 10-second signals. I'll see how much I can grow my $1 thanks to the trading analyst, who can provide signals with an accuracy of 92% or higher. So, support this video with a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Alright, let's get started. By the way, which is important to note, this trading robot is completely free. I'll leave a link to it in the description below this video. It works 24 hours a day on absolutely all assets that you can trade. So let's start our trading. We select non-exchange currency pairs. We find the necessary asset that we would like to trade on. I'll start with the Australian dollar and the US dollar. I find it on our robot. The signal is for 10 seconds. And I see that the signal is to sell. I immediately open a sell trade after receiving the signal. I'll switch the candles to 5 seconds. And the first trade closed in profit thanks to the correct signal from the robot. So now I'll move on to the Arab dirham and the Chinese yuan. We open our asset and the trading robot says that we need to buy here. I immediately open the buy trade. And now let's see if this asset will close in profit, since the signal accuracy is 95%. Excellent, we made a profit. My balance is already $3.69. We select that our next trade will be for 3.69. And now we move on to the Australian dollar and US dollar. We select it on our trading robot. 10, signal for 10 seconds, buy. Alright, that's it, I made a 10-second trade. Now let's check its performance. The signal accuracy is 90%. The main thing is that the entry point is lower than the candle. And that's exactly what happened. And our balance is already $7. At this point I've earned 600, even 700% of my initial amount. So for now, everything is going great. We've made a profit on 3 trades in a row. Let's keep going. Set the maximum amount. The next amount will be $7, with the entry price at $7. Alright, let's move on to Arab dirham Chinese yuan. Select this asset on the robot. The signal is the same for 10 seconds. The trading analyst says we should buy here. I immediately open a buy trade after receiving our signal. Now let's look at the result. Excellent! We made a profit and our balance is now $13.59. I think we're doing really well, so let's keep up the pace and just keep going. Let's go back to Australian dollar, US dollar. We open the asset for 10 seconds and sell. That's it, I opened a sell trade after receiving the signal is for 10 seconds. Let's look at the result. We can see that the candle dropped sharply, which means the result is excellent. Our balance is now $26.09. Little by little our capital is starting to grow. We're increasing our performance thanks to the trading analyst. As I mentioned earlier guys, remember one thing, trading always carries potential risk. I'm not going to say like some other traders that there are no risks here and so on. No, risk is present. Risk is normal because any field of activity involves risk. And by the way, this trading robot is absolutely free via the link in the description below this video. There are only 10 free spots available per day. Today there are 3 free robot activations left. Hurry up and activate the robot so you can trade with it and achieve some results that will satisfy you. So now let's move on to another asset. Let's try trading the euro against the US dollar. Let's open this asset on our trading robot. 10 seconds buy. The trade is open. Now as I mentioned earlier, the most important thing is for this trade to simply close above the entry point. That's it. And it closed and now my capital is already $50. I'm moving at a pretty good pace, fast and confident, which allows me to trade wisely and confidently right now, earning good profits because I'm using a specific tool that helps me with this. So let's move on to the next asset. Swiss franc and Japanese yen. Switching to the asset, 10-second signal and buy. I immediately open a buy trade without any additional signals. The accuracy of this signal is as high as 89%. If I win, my capital will already be $96.17. For me personally, this level of performance is already more than excellent. I'm really pleased with the accuracy of the signals. I'm also very happy that the market is currently as favorable as possible for making stable, profitable trades. And as you can see from my experience, I've already gone from $1 to almost $100, all thanks to simply following the signals. There's no independent analysis involved. I'm doing everything with the help of a trading tool. Now we'll move on to the next asset, Australian dollar, US dollar. We open this asset on our trading robot and start the signal for 10 seconds. The trading robot says you need to open a buy trade. Immediately after receiving the signal, I open this trade. And the most important factor is closing the trade in profit so that it closes above my entry point. That's exactly what happened. And now my balance is already $184. In my opinion, that's enough to go to a nice restaurant, have a meal, and not go alone. And that's just for literally 5 minutes of trading in total. What was I able to achieve starting with just $1? So, as I said, this is my experience. So always weigh all the risks and stay alert while trading. Now I'm moving on to the next asset. So the Arab dirham and the Chinese yuan. We select this asset on the trading robot, launch a 10-second signal, and the trading robot says that we should buy here. We immediately open a buy trade after receiving the signal. The price drops down, but then it rises. As a result, we made a profit. And the signal from the trading robot was absolutely correct, which allowed me to earn a total capital of $354. I think that's an excellent result. For me, that's really awesome. And I'm moving on. I'm going to keep trading because I want to reach a certain maximum for today. The goal is to earn at least a couple of $1,000 thanks to this trading tool, starting with just one. So now the Australian dollar, US dollar. We select this asset, find it on the robot, a 10-second signal, and the trading robot says, sell. I immediately opened a sell trade after receiving the signal from this tool. Now I need the closing point to be below my entry point. And she closed. $680 in net profit in literally 5 minutes of trading. We're doing great. Our pace is excellent and good. The next deal will be for $680.70. So, which asset are we going to trade? Euro, dollar, USA. We open this asset on the trading robot, set the signal for 10 seconds, and the trading robot says that we need to buy here. Everything's great. Now I just need the trade to close above my entry point and I'll make a profit. But the price is rapidly rising. The signal accuracy was 94%, which confirms the result. As a result, I've already earned $1,306. And I think this result is more than awesome. So I don't want to stop here. I want to continue and check a few more assets and then probably finish trading, because you always need to know your limits. Because the main thing is not to get carried away by excitement. Alright, Swiss franc, Japanese yen. We open a 10-second signal on this asset. The trading robot says you need to buy. I immediately opened a buy trade after receiving the signal. The accuracy of this signal is as high as 93%. And this tells me that the accuracy was absolutely correct, and I earned $2,430.91 from $1 at this moment. Well, I propose that we execute one final, decisive trade, a strategic maneuver that will unequivocally demonstrate and allow me to personally validate and confirm to myself, beyond any shadow of a doubt, that this sophisticated artificial intelligence, which is consistently generating and providing these crucial and insightful signals, truly functions effectively and reliably in real-world scenarios. And yes, what's important is that this trading robot is absolutely free for any of you. The link to it will be in the description below this video. If anyone wants to try trading with it, get signals and repeat my results, you're welcome to do so. Just open up this robot and trade together with it. By the way, what's also important is that we're reintroducing signals in both the public and private channels. So if you want to receive signals, message me privately saying I want signals, and I will provide them to you personally. Now let's move on to the next important asset, the Australian dollar versus the United States dollar. Or maybe we'll work with the Arab dirham or the Chinese yuan. Actually, let's probably go back to the Australian dollar to US dollar. We open this asset, a 10-second signal, sell. Immediately, without hesitation, I open the trade right away because I am more than confident that this trading robot will not let me down and I will make a profit on this asset, which has just been proven. I have earned $4,667 in the course of this video. As you can see, I am constantly showing everything live, always demonstrating what is happening, which really proves that this trading tool is at least working for me. So I guess I want to keep trading a bit more. Well, let's do it. Let's trade a bit more, maybe on 1 or 2 currency pairs. I want to round off this result somehow and reach a really nice, impressive amount. $4,667 is a very good amount of capital. But knowing the potential of this trading analyst, I want to try trading a bit more. So now let's select Euro US dollar and open this asset on the robot. A 10-second signal. The trading robot says we need to sell here. I trust it. I have confidence in it. The signal accuracy is 89%. Now let's see how accurate it really is. It is accurate, and my capital is now $8,961.31. I think the very last trade will be made right now for today's video, concluding our session. This will be a very serious, quite nerve-wracking trade. If the sophisticated trading robot's signal proves to be absolutely correct, we will undoubtedly experience a truly captivating and visually engaging experience, and I, for instance, anticipate making a substantial profit of precisely $17,000. And allow me to emphatically remind you, today I commenced my trading activities with merely a single dollar. So, let us now proceed onward, most likely to the highly liquid Australian dollar versus the United States dollar currency pair. Let's open this asset for 10 seconds. Bye. It's very nerve-wracking. This trade is making me really nervous right now. I'm sure the trading robot won't let me down. A 91% accuracy, and I earned this amount. So, I realized that the trading robot gave me the right signal. Whew, that was very emotional. Starting from just $1 today, I managed to reach a balance of $17,205.72. Honestly guys, I'm in shock. As I mentioned earlier, this trading robot is linked in the description below the video. If any of you want to trade with it, just follow the link. It's free for all my subscribers. I wish each of you a great day and see you next time. Goodbye everyone.